Hello flying being, hi, how you doing? And today we are watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 5, Episode 6. Ooh, yep, we're just gonna be trekking along again with Buffy after the last Buffy episode. Holy shit, the last one was fucking insane with all the Dawn stuff, and it was just so much. I talked for so fucking long at the end of the last video, goodness gracious. But I am so excited to keep going with it, especially after like the whole revelation of how Buffy figured out that Dawn isn't actually her sister, and then with the whole monk situation, and then we figure out like, you know, why that happened, who is she, what is she doing here, and so yeah, so we figured out so much in the last episode, and we also got the introduction of the Abomination. A couple other people calling her a different name. I'm not really sure what her, like, name is. I'm just gonna go by what the monk referred to her as, which was the Abomination. If there's a better term that the fandom refers to her as, please tell me, because I'm not really sure. Maybe they haven't mentioned it yet, but, oh, I'm so excited to see if she's in this episode. Because, yeah, she's just such a cool fucking character, and I'm excited to see what they do with her, because she just looks like she could be so fucking cool, like, as a villain and as, like, an antagonist. I feel like her type of character would be so interesting to, like, bring out certain things in the characters, you know? And, like, it's just gonna be so cool. I cannot wait! And, yeah, and I'm also excited to see like the whole Dawn thing, like, how are we gonna go about this, you know? How are we gonna go about this with all of the protecting of Dawn because she's a fucking portal or something? I don't know. Also, in the last video, I mentioned why, like, I was confused on why they made her a 14-year-old girl and not, like, someone that can protect themselves. And someone mentioned this really cool theory that they had, that the reason that they didn't do that, and they didn't give the portal or whatever Dawn is, they didn't give that the power to protect itself, is so that they wouldn't take the power and use it for something else. Like, they gave all the power to Buffy, which is the protector of Dawn, and they know that Buffy's a Slayer, and Buffy as a Slayer does, you know, the good for like humankind basically, and like the world. So they know that Buffy won't use Dawn for anything bad, but we don't know what Dawn, if they made her human, if she has feelings and emotions, that you know, like, if they did give it, you know, strength and like the ability to defend itself against the Abomination and stuff like that, they could come up with their own reasoning behind what they wanted to do, you know? So I found that super interesting how they did it purposefully so that Buffy, because they know that she is, you know, has everything in the right mindset, that she's going to do good with the portal and everything. I think that's so cool. So yeah, again, I'm kind of over it, but the decision to make it a 14-year-old girl is still pretty funny to me. But yeah. And I'm so curious to see like what's happening with all this. So I'm not gonna put it off any longer, so let's just get into it.
Tell me a story. Okay. Once upon a time, she was all
I'm gonna lose it?
And nobody wanted her.
This is a very upsetting story.
Honestly,
It gets
Kara.
better. Because one day the kitty went some ferrets.
Look at that. Look
Are the dolphins?
Yes, mini dolphins at the pound.
Willow.
That's fine. I don't need to be snuggled.
Vixen.
If you don't snuggle this girl, I'm gonna throw hands. Throw hands.
Snuggle.
I just like to be useful, you know, to the gang.
Tara.
I just
Tara.
never been
Oh
useful.
no.
You're essential.
Yeah, she is.
At the factory? I don't know. If there was something, I figured she'd call us.
Oh, she found out something. She found out something.
Say,
Giles! Giles! Hello!
Tell me about it.
Look at that.
are you gonna tell her?
I mean, how could you?
How can I?
Okay, Buffy, mind reader.
Your father's?
Yeah, he's, in Spain with his secretary. Living the cliche.
Okay.
I mean, if she comes after you,
She'll come. She'll come for us.
Oh, hey, girly.
Now I'm upset.
Kind of iconic of her. I'm sorry, I like her. But yeah, I was gonna say, they like kind of already protect Dawn in a way, so like I don't think telling them would add any more protection to her, but come on, tell Willow. I feel like Willow would be able to like, I don't know, she's a little witch. She could do stuff.
You two, stop that!
He started it.
Oh
He called
my
me
god!
I think it was bad. It might have been Latin.
Stop it, or you're gonna break something.
Or I'm going to break something.
Tara is just there for the chaos, and I love her.
Just a few days after we moved you in.
Oh!
Just no big.
Oh, okay, she's moving out
Mom
to
not being well and
be around
they
Dawn
were
more.
here. I know. Come help me fold.
Does Tara know? Sorry, I'm sorry. The right and directed.
Starting to feel that fight?
And we'll introduce her to her insect reflection.
Please.
That was funny. If you study Tagler and Mythic Rites, and are a complete dork.
Tara.
Oh, how come Xander didn't laugh?
I don't know that Tagler and stuff.
Riley? You need to
Start
chill.
taking stuff down. Bronze.
Tomorrow night, Tara's birthday.
Right. Right.
I'm gonna cry. I'm
You have to
gonna
bring
cry.
presents, right?
For real, for real.
Birth is a present.
Okay, music. Is he in on it? Or is the Abomination gonna get a little snacky snack from the doctor? I always love seeing scenes like this because you know that that actor just did like 50 push-ups just to get a little swole before that. Oh my god! What the fuck? Okay, get that thing back in your mouth. Stop!
I need a favor.
Thank you for coming. We value your patronage. Please do.
Okay, but I thought
I
for
have
a
a
hot
place
second
in
that
the
that
world
was
now.
like
I'm part of
the
the system.
Abomination's true form or some
I'm
shit.
a working gal.
Yes.
But this is interesting.
Well, what?
Forgot about the party. There's kind of a lot going on. Well, it's not, you know, the most thrilling social event of the season.
Yeah.
Buffy,
it's a big
I'm
deal
gonna
for Willow, though.
fight you.
You can't be more specific about what she's like?
She was kind of like Cordelia, actually.
Please.
The answer's somewhere here. It's right in front of us, and we're too blind to see it.
Xander? You're a
I'm
little
helping.
rambunctious this
I'm
episode.
reading. I'm not really sure what kind of thing she'd... I mean, I don't really know her that well.
I feel like anything in this shop
know.
she would enjoy.
I mean, she's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, nice. Nice.
You know what? Fuck you guys.
Well, that's sort of her deal. Her and Willow are all Wicca, swinging with the Wiccan lifestyle.
Which is cool.
Oh, yeah.
I just hope we fit in. Not awkward.
With Willow, it's like just do something to work off the tension.
Okay, Buffy, let's get it! Oh my god!
Come and get me.
Oh, I'm coming. I'm coming right now!
Excuse you. Editor, I would like to have a discussion. Oh.
Come up with anything yet?
That's out of pocket.
Candles,
That's out of
maybe, or
pocket.
bathroom
No.
of some kind.
You're in a magic shop, and you can't think what Tara would
Exactly. Are you guys
like.
idiots?
You're both profoundly stupid.
Well, we
Giles,
don't
you
really
tell him,
know
you
what
tell him.
kinds of things.
What do you know?
Brother?
What's the matter? You don't have a hug for your big brother?
Ooh. You got a little
Well,
himbo
this is
brother.
Donnie.
Awesome.
Ah, we came down the camper, been all over the campus.
We?
Oh no.
Well, here's my girl.
Guys, am I gonna cry? Oh no. Are we gonna find out more about her backstory?
Such
And am I
a
gonna?
surprise.
Oh,
Yes.
I already feel it.
Cousin Beth.
One of your dorm mates
Is-
said I might find you here.
Is that fucking Amy Adams? Is that really? Oh my god. She is the last person I would expect in this show.
You're a god. You're like the god of boyfriends.
Nah, I just like it when you owe me favors.
Oh my god.
Nice earned.
It's more than that.
What do you mean?
You tell me.
Well, you see, a monk told me that she is a humanized portal.
I know you got a lot in your mind. You decide you want to let me in on any of it. You let me know. I'll come running.
Yeah, they're not lasting much longer. Hey, dude. Haha, hi.
Your birthday's getting closer and closer. You know what that means.
I don't think it's...
I'm sorry.
It's the same age your mother was when she...
When she what?
Do your friends even know?
Sir? When she what?
You can't control what's going to happen.
What?
You have evil inside of you, and it will come out.
Oh, no.
And letting yourself work all this magic is only going to make it worse. Where do you think that power comes from?
It doesn't feel evil.
Like eating right now.
So she's got evil inside her from her mother?
I'll give you some time.
I just wanted a Tara birthday party. I just
Your
get
family loves you,
sadness.
Tara. How do you think your friends are going to feel when they see your true face?
True face, stop! I'm nervous. Oh, hey. God.
Stop whining. You know, I remember when the Leia were a proud warrior race, not sneaking around hospitals looking for weak, sickly types to suck the bone marrow from.
Iconic behavior by her. I'm sorry.
Let's talk about that. And I am beautiful, and when I walk into a room, all eyes turn to me because my name is a holy name, and you will listen.
She knows her worth.
You have the cutest little separating sores. Has anyone ever told you that?
I'm sorry. After Adam last season, I am so into this little baddie, you know? Like...
Oh, you should go. They don't need me for that. You can fill me in.
No, they need you.
Have to. There's just so much going on. I'm really tired. Okay. I'll see you in the morning. You can fill me in.
Tara.
It could be.
Will be.
Coming up to Buffy.
Tara.
Blind Cadria, desolate queen.
Yes.
What did
I'd
that
like
do?
us all to start looking at these orders.
Did that
It's
make them
possible
forget her or
someone
something?
this month belonged to his point.
You guys. I'm nervous.
Night after night. Are you looking to get killed?
Is it Spike?
I come for the ambulance.
It's not a good sign.
Oh my...
So they tell me.
Thought that was fake for a hot second.
Vodka tonic.
Who's this?
Someplace more private.
Oh, Sandy. It's no good. My heart belongs to another.
Why is he like this? God, my heart belongs to another. Please.
Never interested in my intellect.
Enough.
Hi, baby.
Hello, sweet bread. So
Spike,
fun.
please.
Oh, it was...
Beth, I'm not coming back with you. You're not? I don't think so.
You selfish bitch.
Oh, okay.
You don't... No, it wasn't anything. You think you can just go around cursing people? Your dad's gonna pop.
It was just so they wouldn't see. So they wouldn't see the demon part of me.
Okay, Buffy. So her dad wants her back so that I'm gonna fight this dude myself. So much hurt. Hey, what's that?
I thought
No! Oh my god. Now they can't see any demons? Fuck! Ooh, her Slayer sense is tingling. I'm excited to see how they do this. It's fine. Please! Oh my god.
Shut up.
Okay, Buffy. bitch again. Okay.
I didn't want you to see what I am.
Tara, what? What do you mean, what you are?
Demon. The women in our family have demon in them.
You want her, Mr. McClay? You can go ahead and take her. You just gotta go through me.
What?
You want to take Tara out of here against her will? You gotta come through me.
And me?
I can't.
Is this a joke?
Oh my god.
You're dealing with all of us.
Except me.
Okay, Spike.
I don't care what happens.
This is insane. You people have no right to interfere with Tara's affairs. Who the hell are you?
We're family.
Stop that shot. Oh my god.
I hope you'll all be happy hanging out with a disgusting demon.
Excuse me, what kind?
What?
What kind of demon is she?
Why don't I make this simple?
Hey! Hey! He hit my nose.
It's just a family legend, am I right? Just a bit of spin to keep the ladies in line. You're a piece of work.
I'm not a demon.
You're not a demon.
You hurt my nose.
Suck it, bitch. Suck it.
Are you happy now?
Yes, very. I'm gonna cry.
Even when I'm at my worst, you always make me feel special.
No, no, guys, you guys.
And you do magic.
Oh no. Oh no, the tears are coming. Oh no. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. Are they floating? I love that. All lesbians can do that. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love them so much. I'm gonna... It was Amy Adams! Oh my god, I just went back to see, like, the names. I cannot believe Amy fucking Adams is in an episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Hello? If anyone told me that, I would've been like, okay, yeah, you're joking, right? I fucking love Amy Adams. Oh, the show's fucking iconic. I have tears in my eyes. I had tears in my eyes the last 10 minutes of that episode. Ugh. I'm gonna cry. Okay, so this episode was called Family. It had an 8.0 rating and was written and directed by Joss Whedon. Just wow. Just wow. Like, holy shit. Like, oh my god. So this was Tara's fucking episode, and I am living for it. Oh my god. You know? Okay, so yeah, like, real quick, the other thing that was mainly happening besides the whole Tara situation was Riley this episode was acting a little sus. He was acting a little sussy in the bar. Yeah, and then in the beginning when Buffy was like, I forget what she said, but she said something and it was just like, I gotta help Dawn. And then Riley went on like this whole thing where he's like, wow, okay, is that time again where you're pushing people away? And I'm just like, I just feel like they're not gonna be lasting much longer because, like, I just feel like their paths in life have just not aligned, and also, like, them as people just haven't aligned super well with, like, how they view things and how they approach problems and stuff. They're just not compatible anymore, I feel like. And just Buffy feels like I don't know, she never tells anyone anything about like these certain things. And it's like, I don't know, like she told Giles, which I'm glad she told at least someone. I don't know, you're, again, boyfriend of an entire fucking year? I don't care if it's like a blood oath. I can't tell a single other human being. I am telling my boyfriend because my boyfriend knows everything. Like, okay, I don't know. It just makes no sense to me, but that's just me. So yeah, just with that, I just don't think it's gonna be happening. And then also in this episode with, you know, pertaining to Buffy, Spike, that scene did in fact happen, and he was with Harmony. This man is out of pocket recently, and he needs to rail himself in. He needs to take a step back and be like, I need to chill, you know? He's too much. That's all I gotta say about that. Anyways, Tara. Oh my god, Tara this episode. Oh my god, I want to cry simply. Oh my god. Okay, but so let's take a second to talk about like the whole overarching thing with like the dad and everything. So the fucking family came up with like some sort of myth or something that every woman born into that family is demon or has demon in them. What kind of shit is that? Like, what? Oh my god, that's fucking insane. And like, I don't know why I'm kind of like a little bit let down that it's like it ended up being nothing, because I don't know what to feel, because like I was hoping that it was like, I don't know, like I love drama, but you know, Willow and Tara do deserve happiness forever and always. So like I am happy that it ended up being resolved and everything in this episode. But like, I don't know, I felt like a little bit let down. Let me know if I'm the only one. But I was a little let down that it ended up just being some sort of myth that the family made up. As soon as he said that, I was like, okay, fine. You know, but whatever. Okay, hello, Editing Alley here. So it's been quite a while since I've actually seen this episode and talked about it, but when I posted this on Patreon and I was talking to all my patrons about this, I got a lot of information on like people that watch this live and like kind of the implications of like having a lesbian on the show be a demon. And basically, I understand the choice to have this sort of subplot but then not have Tara end up being a demon. Basically just like, you know, in the late 90s, it kind of would have been not very good to have the one lesbian character on a show be a demon. I was just a little upset, like, directly after watching, I think, because I was just like, I thought I actually was catching on to something, like, something that was happening, and I was like, oh, I know Tara's, you know, something's up with Tara. And then for it to, like, not end up being anything, I was like, oh, okay, well, alright. But obviously, looking back on it now, as someone that has finished season 5, I'm super happy with the decision to not have Tara be a demon and to, like, you know, let her be her own person and, you know, Wiccan and all that. But yeah, I just wanted to add that because I feel completely different as when I first finished this episode regarding this sort of thing, which doesn't generally happen, but I just wanted to add that in because I do think a lot differently than when I first recorded this. So yeah, back to the video. But anyways, just with like the whole thing, I think it was really interesting, like the kind of like, I don't know, it was like a, I don't know, like a metaphor for like misogyny in like families and things like that, which I think was super interesting because like I feel like I've experienced similar things like that. So like for me, I grew up, my mom didn't normally have a job. She was normally just like a stay-at-home mom, and then my dad worked. So I grew up with like that kind of thing where like the mom did all the housework, all of that. And then when I grew up, I was the oldest, obviously. I have 2 younger brothers. So I'm the only daughter. So a lot of housework chores were put on me when I was younger. And like my mom had a lot of health problems when I was a teenager. So like if my mom was like in the hospital or something, guess who was in charge of babysitting my like 5-year-old brother and like making dinner and things like that. Me, not my father, for some reason, you know, like he's willing and able. He just chooses not to because it's a woman thing, you know? It's very strange. But so I do think that was very interesting to touch on in this episode. So I feel like, I don't know, it's something that I feel like a lot of people go through with like parents having some sort of like view on what you should be. But yeah, I feel like there were a lot of metaphors in this episode with like the whole like, obviously witchcraft has been like kind of a funny metaphor for being a lesbian in the show, which I think is pretty funny. I don't know, I think it's funny. But in the scene where the dad was in a room, the dad was like, you know, I thought you were gonna go to college, get this whole witchcraft out of your system, and then come back, meaning like, you know, you can experiment a little bit in college, you know, get that out of your system, and then you can come back. Which I think is just so funny. But yeah, I just... this episode was a fucking roller coaster. But yeah, I just love seeing Tara and like more of her, and like I was just so fucking happy that we got like a lot of Tara scenes. Ugh, cause I adore her so much. Even like her little joke that she made at the beginning of the episode, and then no one gets it, like the Scoobs don't get it at all. And then she tells Willow thinks it's hilarious. And then she explains it to Anya later on, and Anya's like, yeah, it's still not funny. That was such a funny running thing through this episode. Also with the whole Tara's like birthday thing, was anyone else kind of annoyed when Buffy and Xander were talking about like what they should get Tara, and they were both talking it out, realizing that they know nothing about Tara? Both of them can catch these fucking hands, honestly. And Giles calling them out, immaculate. Like, Giles was literally like, are you guys dumbasses? She's a witch with Willow. She likes the same things Willow does. So, like, honestly, you know Willow. So if you think Willow's gonna like it, Tara's probably gonna like it. They have a cat. Get her fucking cat toys. Like, do anything, you know? Yeah, so also, I forgot to say, the other thing in this episode, we got a little bit of the abomination in this episode. Ugh. I've said it once, I'm gonna say it many more times. This bitch is iconic. Oh gosh, I love her whole like vibe and like how she's like going about. Love it so much. And then like she kidnaps like a demon that is like, it looked like he was gonna go after one of like the doctors. And I just love the way that she talks and like holds herself. Oh my god. And like, it's just so different. Such like a different type of thing on the show, and I really like it. But yeah, and then she finds out that Buffy's a Slayer. My god, the way that she talked about her, it was like, oh, that's so beneath me. I can't believe I was fighting a Slayer. I hate to say it again, but iconic. Oh my god, I just love it. And so yeah, so then she like sent out the demons for Buffy, which I think was really, it was just a cool little addition. And like the whole spell thing that Tara did, goodness gracious, I was so scared that the spell was gonna be that like they forget that Tara exists, and then she was gonna like try and like run away or something. I was in fear in that moment that was gonna happen. I would have been so sad. But yeah, and then we also, speaking of like the demon going after the doctor dude, we saw more people with like that were going a little insane. And again, I'm going to assume that that's the abomination doing the thingy where she like sucks something out of these people, and that's what I'm going to be assuming until they tell me otherwise. Which I think is just so interesting how they're like keeping that going. You know, how like, oh, getting more people that are a little insane. Oh, what's happening? You know? But yeah. So with just Tara in this episode, I just adore Tara so much. She's just like so adorable, and like Her character, I feel, is so interesting too, with like her and Willow and like her being like a Wiccan and all this stuff, and it's also just so sad that like she literally downplays her importance in like the Scooby Gang so much, and I'm like, girly, no, you are needed. You are needed, please. But yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm like just kind of, I don't know. I don't want to say let down, but like kind of let down that like this didn't really lead to much with Tara. Cause I thought that this would be like a cool little thing to like be like, oh, she's like half demon, but like, I don't know, something cool like that. Especially with like the whole like foreshadowing from last season where she didn't do the demon spell to like find Adam, and then this season where Willow was talking to Tara, I think in like episode 2 or something, and Willow was like, oh yeah, but we're the good guys, right? And then Tara makes this face like, oh, about that. And then it like comes to this, and it's like, oh, she's half demon, all the women in her family are demons. And then it's like, oh psych. It's a myth. It's a myth. We're just joshing you. Oh, sorry. And it's like, I don't know. Not to say that I want Tara to be a demon, obviously. But it's just like, you foreshadow all of this. Like, I understand, because they have a lot happening right now with the Abomination, with Dawn, all of that. So, like, I understand not wanting to add in this. But I feel like it could have been interesting. And, like, again, it could have been, like, she's half demon. But, like, the demon is, like, you know, I don't know, like Doyle or something. You, like, what happened with... That could have been so interesting if they, like, tied it in with, like, the type of demon that Doyle was. Because it wasn't Doyle, he found out when he was, like, in his early 20s, didn't he? This is from Angel, if you don't watch Angel. This is from Angel. That could have been so cool, too. I don't know. It's just, like, they opened up all these possibilities when they were foreshadowing it. And I'm just a little disappointed that they didn't do something with it. But, I mean, you know... It is pretty clever that they didn't, you know, they were like, oh, false alarm. I'm not sure. I'm curious to see what you guys think about this one. But yeah, I think I'm also kind of annoyed that this didn't go anywhere because, like, obviously I adore Tara's character so much. But again, like, besides being Willow's girlfriend and, like, a Wiccan, like, I just wanted a little more, you know? Because I love her character so much. So, like, I know that, like, it could be so fucking cool. I just wish they went a little bit more. And you guys can tell me if I'm being a little too harsh. But I don't know. I'm sure if I ever rewatch this episode, I will enjoy it so much. Just to, you know, get Tara and all that. And I won't be expecting a reveal that she's a demon. But going into it, having all these thoughts of like, oh my god, is Tara a demon? Oh my god, they're hinting at it again, da-da-da. And then it's like, oh, she's not. But yeah, with everything else in this episode, besides being let down at the end, I fucking adore this episode so much. Just getting to see all the gang and Tara, especially the last scene, that is so fucking cute. All of them together. Ugh, I love them so fucking much. And then also Willow and Tara dancing at the end. And then they're fucking floating. I love lesbians. They do the most and they're amazing and beautiful. But yeah, I also, going back to like Tara and her dad. When Tara's dad was like talking to her and was like, he was kind of like putting all of her magic and like her powers onto this like demon side and being like, where do you think all of this magic comes from? Obviously it's your demon side. And I think that was so interesting how, like, he tried to downplay the power that she has on her own and was trying to, like, point it towards something else that is, like, outside her control, even though, like, she's been fucking working towards being powerful as a witch for so long. And it was just interesting how, like, he tried to downplay it, like, no, you're not working hard on your magic, you're just a demon, this is why you have all this magic. This dad, if I see him on the streets, I am throwing hands. I feel so bad. I feel so bad for Tara. And again, I cannot believe fucking Amy Adams is this random cousin. Okay. Amy Adams is probably one of my favorite actresses. I fucking love Amy Adams. I watched that like really bad Netflix original movie that came out a little bit ago just because it had Amy Adams in it. That movie was so good, and then the ending fucking ruined it. I hate it. But off topic. Yeah, I just even at the end where Tara and Willow are like, or Willow's talking to Tara, is like, do you want to go? And then her dad's like, hey, this isn't your choice. And then Willow literally looks at him, she's like basically, shut the fuck up, dude. I am talking to Tara. Love to see it. Anywho, with the next episode, I'm going to be watching Angel episode 5 of season 2. So that'll be next. And then I'm watching episode 6 right after. So 2 Angel episodes next. And then we're back to Buffy. So I'm super excited about that. And yeah, in all, again, fucking love this episode. Literally the only thing that I don't like is that there's so much foreshadowing. And I kind of felt a little bit left down. Obviously, that's on me for hyping it up a little bit. But I thought that could be interesting, but you know, whatever. It didn't happen. But yeah, again, enjoyed the episode. Loved seeing the Abomination again and getting to see more Spike. So I'm so excited to see more about this. But yeah, with that, thank you to my beautiful patrons who are over on Patreon. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!